Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Ryan Dins, and I just want to take this time to talk to you about gaming cryptos. This is the future, people. You really got to hop on board here. But before we talk about that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash the like button to help the YouTube algorithm pump this out to more people. So let's go. Woo! All right. So the number one gaming crypto that just exploded the other day, look at that. It's up 100% in the last week. And most of that was just a few days ago. That is Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is a very popular game, very popular for the crypto world. It's still like relatively unknown for the world, but it's a game where you basically play the game to earn kind of what is like considered points. And if you get enough of them, you get some NFTs. And those NFTs sell for a lot of money. Like just to play this game, you need about close to $1,500 worth of NFTs just to start playing. So that's why right now, if you wanted to like play a crypto game to earn money, it's like probably not your best bet. Now we got some other popular ones. It's Engine Coin. And we got the Sandbox and Alluvium, which is my favorite. I'll show you what Alluvium looks like. It is pretty awesome. Alluvium is like, it's like an RPG where like, look at those graphics. Basically, it's like a role-playing game where you got to find NFTs, and the NFTs sell for a lot, like a really, really lot. Here, I'll just show you a couple examples. Like if you wanted to get one of these right here, look at how much these cost. It's going to cost you $746 just to get a bronze one. The other ones are way more, like the gold and silver, and there's all these other like super cool ones. Like look at this one, for example. I don't even know how much it is, but I'm just going to show you. And it's not for sale. But if it was for sale, it probably would be like over 50 grand. Some of these are so expensive, it's ridiculous. But if this becomes the most popular game of all time, it could be worth a lot. Now you could basically stake in this game. Like the game's not going to be released for a few more months, but there's so much hype around it that you can make a lot of money just getting in the bottom floor. Famous YouTuber Alex Becker, he has a lot of money invested in this, and like a lot of the things he invests in end up being pretty successful. So yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of these. Some of these are like really high market caps at this point. Like I wouldn't really want to get in these like top two. But if you go down a little bit, and I was checking out Red Fox Labs, some other ones, like this one has a game to it. A lot of these have like games that are coming out, and we don't know which ones are going to be big. That's the thing. This is like really speculative. But if you want to look behind the companies and see which companies that you think are going to like be able to put out good games in the future, like that's your best bet to get in one of these. This one's pretty cool. It's got a pretty cool game. Here, I'll just take a look at it for you guys. See, like this is what the gameplay looks like. A lot of these games are sort of like role-playing games. And then some of these other games are also like Magic the Gathering. They're like kind of card games where you pick your best cards and you like fight other people. And the point is to like gain enough of the coins to like purchase NFTs. And the thing is, if you're really into video games, which like I'm kind of not, like I wouldn't want to play a video game for 10 hours a day. But say you were somebody that just plays computer games or video games for 10 hours a day, you might want to look into these, because if you're going to play a game for 10 hours a day, like you could probably make like $100 playing some of these games. If you're going to do that anyway, you might as well get paid for it. But like I said, like if I was going to play one of these games, it would be to earn money. And I would love to play, like if I was able to make like $200-300 a day playing a video game, I would like totally do it. But if I'm only going to make like $20 playing for 10 hours, it's like just not worth it to me. I can make more money other ways. But I would rather play a video game. Like if I could replace like my hourly rate that I make now with just playing video games and make the same amount of money, of course, I would rather be playing video games than doing hard work. I think most people would, but it's not that easy. You have to be pretty good at the games to make money. So, yeah, I mean, right now, that's kind of just like what we're looking at. Like Starlink is another decent one. Splinterlands is actually a pretty cool game. Let's look at that one for a minute. This one's a lot like Magic the Gathering. You put your cards together and you have like a really good set and you play against other sets, and whoever has the better set wins. That's essentially kind of how Final Fantasy is. It's a little bit different. It's more like a mix between like Magic the Gathering and Final Fantasy. Because if you played Final Fantasy VII, for example, or any of the Final Fantasies, you kind of have your team, and then you go into battle with a different team, and whoever has the better team is usually going to win. There's different things you could do. You could cast different spells. You could do the hits. But if you're outmatched, you're going to lose almost every time. And if you're far superior to the opponents, then you're probably going to win every time. And with Splinterlands, you're going to gain coins in the game. So you can really make a lot of money if you're good at it. I don't know too much about how to make coins in the game. You know, I don't play these games. There's other people who know more about it, but I know that you can make money. And the thing about these crypto coins is the market caps are very low compared to big crypto coins. I think that overall, the market cap on all the coins combined, it's not that much. It's, you know, maybe 20 billion overall. Now, what if crypto becomes a $1 trillion industry? Crypto gaming becomes a $1 trillion industry, or even a $10 trillion industry down the line, which it totally could. If crypto gaming replaces regular gaming, and 10 of these companies own the vast majority of the market, whoever owns these now is going to be like incredibly rich. Like, just say that this became the biggest company in the world. It's not out of the question to see each 10-cent coin be worth $10 or $1 at least. It's very possible. I'm not saying it's gonna. I don't know that much about Gala. I'm just using that one for an example. Or, you know, say Axie Infinity becomes like the biggest one, and all of a sudden it's worth 1,000 a coin. So I mean, this is something that could really happen, especially if you pick some of these lower ones. So it's good to do a lot of research on this and find out a little bit more, and then try to pick up some of these ones that you think are going to have the next hot game. Because if you were to just looking at the chart on Axie Infinity, just to show you how much money you could have made, if you look at the chart, if you were picking this up early last year for $2, say you were picking it up for $1, what's it at now? It's at $1.39. So if you're picking up at $1.39, a 10x would have been $13.90, and 100x would have been 30. So you could have got 100x. That means you could have turned $10,000 into $1 million, or $1,000 into 100,000. Now, people who really know their stuff, they were buying it then. I didn't really know my stuff. I didn't even know what Axie Infinity was till, you know, a couple months ago. I started hearing about it around here. That's what happens. You hear about it. Once everybody hears about it, it's kind of too late. It wasn't too late. You could have doubled your money, but like the 100x days are over. If you want to make 100x in a crypto, it's not going to be Axie Infinity. That's the thing. It's going to be one of these ones down here. I don't know, like I'm just randomly pointing. I'm not like pointing to any of these in particular, but like this one, for example, $1.26. I don't know anything about it, but if that 100x's, that's exactly what Axie Infinity did in the course of a year. So if you were just smart enough to know that Axie Infinity was going to blow up, you're probably very rich right now. But I wish I had more info on which one of these was going to blow up, but I don't know that. That's where you got to do your own research. And I'm going to do some more research. What I plan on doing is I plan on putting like $100 in like 10 of these. So if one of them 100Xs, it's 10 grand. It will pay back all the losses if every other one goes to zero. And then maybe two will blow up. I'll make 20 grand. So unless like I really, really, really feel like a strong hunch on one and know that it's going to blow up, then maybe I'll throw 10 grand on it and go for that $1 million shot if it 100Xs. So no guts, no glory. And this is the future. It's a real weird space. It's possible that all of these, we go in a bear market, all these kerplunk. But if you truly think that crypto gaming is the next big thing, then why not throw some money in, is the way that I look at it. I'm not telling you to do it. This is not advice. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking. And I'm kind of thinking that I need to start really predicting which one of these is going to be the next hot one. And like, I want a home run if I'm going to do this. Like, I'm not going to pick one of these ones. Probably going to pick something like down here, something that has a good team, something that has a good business model, because some of these are garbage. And it's really not going to tell you which ones are and which ones aren't. But you can make a lot of money. So I'm going to keep the video short and sweet. And that's all I got to say. Do your own research. And you really want to be looking into these. And say hi to the cat. Cat's name's Mango. And have a good day. So yes, we are going to invest in gaming crypto. That is what I'm going to do. And if you haven't hit that like and haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. Please do. Peace.